Good morning, students. Today I'll teach you maths, and in maths I'll teach you the simple interest and the compound interest. But before teaching, I will just ask it to you कि what do you mean by simple interest and what is the difference between as simple interest and compound interest. So basically, simple interest is the interest which occurs only on the principal which you have deposited or you have do anything with that. Means interest which is calculating only on principal amount. And CI, that is compound interest, is basically the interest on interest. Means if you have deposited some principal, then you will get the interest on that principal, as well as you will get the interest on interest which you are getting on that principal for 1 year. So you are getting interest on that. So it is a cumulative means. So one thing is clear from this compound interest, that is CI, it is always more than SI. I will show it to you taking the example of both. So I will divide it into two parts. One part is SI, one part is CI. In both the topics, three things will play a very important role, that is principal, rate and time. Principal is denoted by P, rate is denoted by R, and time is denoted by T. So if I take example, P equals to 10,000, R equals to 10%, time equals to 3 years. Now, the formula for calculating simple interest is very simple, that is SI equals to P into R into T upon 100, where P is what? P is principal, R is rate, T is time, and upon 100. So here P is 10,000, so we are simply putting the value in this formula. So 10,000, R is 10%, time is 3 years upon 100. So on calculating this, these two zeros get cancelled. 100 into 10 is 1000, 1000 into 3 is rupees 3000. So here, what is the SI on principal? 10,000, rate of interest 10, and time is 3 is 3000. Now, if we calculate the CI on the same principal at the same rate on the same time, first we have to calculate the amount. Here we are simply calculating SI. That formula of SI is this. So for calculating amount here, in this case, amount equals to principal plus SI. So amount will comes out to be 10,000 plus 3,000, that is 13,000. In this CI, first we calculate amount. The formula of amount is P, that is principal, 1 plus R is rate upon 100 to the power N. N is what? N is the time in years. Now putting the value in this formula, amount, first we have to calculate amount equals to principal is how much? 10,000, bracket open, 1 plus R is 10 upon 100 to the power 3. So now amount equals to 10,000 into, now this 0 and this 0 get cancelled, and if we plus 1 by 10, so 10 will be the LCM, so it will comes out to be 11 upon 10 to the power of 3. So we will write it 3 times 11 upon 10 to 11 upon 10. Now this 0, this 0 and this 0 and these 3 are got cancelled. Now you know the 11 cube. What is the 11 cube is? 1331. Because 11 into 11 is 121. 121 into 11 is 1331 into 10. That comes out to be 13310. It is the amount. Now you have to calculate the compound interest. So compound interest equals to amount minus principal. That comes out to be 13,310 minus 10,000. That comes out to be 3,310 rupees. So whatever I have done in both the cases of SI and CI is what I have told you earlier, the difference between SI and CI. So in first case in SI, on the same value where principal is 10,000, rate is 10%, time is 3 years. It comes out to be 3,000. But if we use the same values of principal, rate and time and we are calculating the CI, it comes out to be 3,310. So this SI is 3,000, CI is 3310. So CI is always more than SI because it is the interest on the principal amount as well as on the interest which you are getting. So it is interest on interest. So basically I have to tell it to you, this is what about SI and CI. And in CI there are some more cases are also that the rate of interest whatever I have given 10%, it is per annum. In some case it is given in CI that 10% compounded half yearly. It is compounded annually. In some case it is say compound quarterly. In that case also what we do, we have to take out a new rate. So that I will tell you afterward. So it is basically what SI and it is basically what CI. In this, they will give you amount, they will not give you principal. In your books, the coaches should be there that they will give you amount. That amount is 13,000, rate is 10% and time is 3 years. Now you have to calculate what? You have to calculate the principal. So now how will you calculate the principal? You have to do what? I will do the thing. First I will rub it, then I will do the same thing about SI. So what now question will come like this. Amount is 13,000. Rate is 10%. Time is 3 years. You have to calculate what? You have to calculate the principal. And you know by this the principal should come out to be 10,000. So you know the answer. The 10,000 is the answer, but how you will get that answer? So firstly we do let principal be rupees 100. Now we calculate the SI on this. Principal is how much? 100 into R is how much? 10 into time is 3 upon 100. This cancels. 30 is the principal interest. So amount comes out to be, amount formula is what? Principal plus SI. It comes out to be 100 plus 30. That is 130. Now we will apply unitary method to find out the principal. How? We simply say if amount is 130, then principal is how much? Principal is rupees 100 because 130 is the amount is when principal is 100. So if amount is how much? 13,000 is given in the question. 13,000. Then principal equals to, now see here, this into this upon this. This is the what unitary method you are doing, means 13,000 into 100 upon 130. Now this 0 and this 0 get cancelled. 13, this 13 is 100 times. Now 100 into 100 is how much? Is 10,000. So this is how you got your principal, that is 10,000, and here also in earlier I have given you the principal 10,000. So this is basically an example for simple interest which you will, these type of questions you find out in your books. But here you are calculating principal. In some case you are having principal they have given you, rate they have given you, and they will even give you the SI, but you have to find out the time. So simply in that case what you have to do, you simply have to use this formula, and you have whatever the values which are given, you have to put in this formula, and what is unknown you can find out it. Like if SI is given 200, you have to put SI 200, principal is 10,000, rate is means 10%, and they are saying that you have to calculate time. So T will remain T upon 100. Then you have to cross multiply, and then you can find out the value of T. So one example I have done of SI. Now I will do one example of what? CI. CI is compound interest, and I hope now you know about both the things and what is the difference between the both. Now same example I take, but I do by CI. So how will I do? First I will calculate amount. So how amount will be calculating? Means in this earlier I have told you the amount, how you will take out amount equals to P 1 plus R upon 100 to the power N. After that you can find out CI equals to A minus P. Now here all the thing is given, but in some case everything is not given. You have to calculate what time. This you have to calculate. This is not given. So first what they have given, in place of this he will give you amount equals to 13,310. Means this 10,000 be 13,310 at 10% rate of interest. Calculate the time. So how will you do this? Simply you put this formula. Now putting the values whichever is given, means amount is given, that is 13,310. Principal is given 10,000. Rate is given 1 plus 10 upon 100 to the power n. Now simply what you have to do, this 10,000 is multiplying to this, so you just do take this 10,000 to left hand side, so it will become and this 0 and this 0 get cancelled, it will become 11 upon 10 to the power n. Now you have done the chapter of power and exponents. Here power and exponents also play a role in calculating the value of n. N is what? The time. Here the base is what? 11 upon 10. Now you have to make this in 11 upon 10, then you can find out the value of n, and that is the time. Now firstly this 0 and this 0 get cancelled. Now you know 1000 is the cube of 10 and 1331 is the cube of 11. So you can write 11 upon 10 whole to the power 3 equals to 11 upon 10 whole to the power n. Now here the base are what? Same. So power will become equal. So from here you can get n equals to 3. So time equals to 3 years. So in this case you are calculating time. Some case you have to calculate rate. Some case you have to calculate principal. So likewise this simply out of these four things, amount, principal, rate, time, out of 4, 3 will always be known and 1 is you have to take out, that is unknown. So by doing this process you can calculate the CI, the amount, the rate, the time and the SI same case. SI is very much simpler than CI. The calculation is also simpler in SI, but in CI like this, in this if you don't know the power and exponent concept, then you cannot do even this also. So now SI is complete, but in CI two cases are left, that is the rate of interest is what? Compounded half yearly or compounded quarterly. This I will tell it to you in my next class, but till then you just see this and do practice of this, so everything will get clear. Thanks for today, and please if you like, so subscribe my channel and follow me on Facebook and Insta. Thank you.